Deputy CM Zeliang, Chundu Minister of In Charge National Highways last year, that were head Kurigina, PWD National Highways, NHIDCL, PRO or concerned contractors can look at the police complex CHUMOUKEDIMA, RHODODENDRON, Holwalwise. I will to meeting Loper American Sizable.
Meeting was successful because we share our mind and grievances faced by the people. So how to redress the grievances, how to prevent the future problem. So that we have shared with all the implementing agencies, NHIDCL, PRO, National Highway, Nagaland PWD. So all the three agencies, they have given a PowerPoint presentation. I should say it was a successful. That is why we have raised question, this particular stretch of the road, Dimapur to Kohima, that Pakla Pahar, all police check gate nearby. We know the terrain of the land, geological critical area. So they're benching, well cutting the bench, cutting should be there. One layer, second layer, and the third layer can be raw. But cutting the slope of the hill, straight from top to bottom and make the road, that is wrong. That's what we have raised. And they have taken note of that. So they'll prepare the estimate and see that future preventive measure is taken. Natural calamity that we have to face because the landscape is as such and our hill area is as such. We face landslip everywhere and we face problem. But technically, the road construction, road design has to be prepared and which should be approved by the consultant group. Because alternative road, we are also constructing from New Land to Zeliang. But because of land issue, the project is stalled. Otherwise, the state government will have a plan. Alternative road from this Dimapur, New Land to Zeliang. And New Land to Zeliang is only 37 kilometers. Because of landowners' problem, the project was stalled. That part we have not discussed, but state government has already announced that compensation. It is the responsibility of the state government to compensate. So the state government has already announced. But NHIDCL may not have the provision for such compensation. But still then, if it is within the scope, that they should also take care. But I don't think they have the scope. I have mentioned in the meeting that NHIDCL should also be prepared to answer to the people. See, any kind of question, the befitting reply should be given so that people are aware. But when they don't answer, people take it otherwise. And on the other hand, public also, we should go through proper channel. We cannot become the CBI investigating officer anywhere in any project. But we have to go through proper channel. RTI, you have every right to file RTI. You have every right to write to the authority that what kind of answer you want from the implementing agency or from the particular contractor. But if we go straight out of the way, I think public leaders also, civil society also, we should understand there is a system in governance. Governance, there is a system. So through proportional, we should get all the information. Not only this road, but everywhere. The safety measures should be the priority of the implementing agency. So it is not only this road, but all over Nagaland we have discussed roadways. 12 national highway road projects are now under implementation. So we have discussed in detail. We are answerable to the people. Implementing agencies like NPWD National Highway, BRO, and NHIDCL. I said we are answerable to the people for any kind of incident or any defect or grievances faced by the people. See, from the project, we are answerable to the people. That is my stand, and they have all agreed to follow up. So I think so far the meeting went successful, and we have decided to see. I directed them in each package of any road. Contractor name should be displayed on the roadside. Who is the contractor of that particular package? That should be displayed. They have agreed. So sometimes we should not blame only the department or NHIDCL. Sometimes there is a way to blame contractor also. So we should know who is the contractor in a particular portion of road that they have agreed. So let's hope things will be transparent and accountability will be there.
Future measure which we are proposed by the Deputy CM, we will consider that, because for that we need additional land. We will send a proposal, bench cutting, we will send a proposal subject to the confirmation of additional land from the state government. So we will work in the close cooperation. We are answerable to the state government as well as NHIDCL. We have identified 11.
How many sites have
11 we have been surveyed by the team, and detailed report has been submitted to the headquarters. It was supposed to be presented yesterday only before the Honorable Minister Gadkari Sahab. I don't know what final thing has taken place. But the thing is that after that some decision will come from that end. He is asking about the opening of the traffic, not beyond that.
Yes, opening of traffic.
So we have yesterday we had a meeting with the Chief Secretary at 9 a.m. yesterday. So in that meeting we had decided that let's wait for one more monsoon spell.
Okay.
So after that only we can give confirmation. We don't want to put the life into danger by just simply opening the road for the public in general. It's about the feasibility about opening of the road, whether the road is feasible for commutation or not. So that report we give him to. So in the study report we have denied that let's wait for one more spell to come. We have gone for drone survey and all, everything, investigation part, primary investigation part is over from our end. The detailed investigation based on the expert committee visit will be submitted later on. In this matter, I think the state government is a better position to reply. So far, NHIDCL law everywhere in India, we don't have such a compensation policy. Dynamite issue was way back in 20. As per the letter I have received from right now, they have stopped dynamite explosion. Way back, things what happened, I am not very much sure about that. But the thing is that we are not insisting upon the dynamite in any contract. We have 32 contracts all across the Nagaland state. In any of the contract, dynamite explosion is not
So I think one
provision.
question the public would like to know is, when do you think that the road will be open, because it is causing a lot of
Yeah, that is a $1 million question. That is a $1 million question. We will sit with the state government to find a safe way out right now.
All cars have been trained on the NHIDCL. Now, were you satisfied with the work of the subcontractors?
Subcontractor or the contractor?
I mean, the local contractors who took up the construction.
Going by the present condition, I feel the DPR provisions were not adequate enough to cover the entire height of cutting. Though we have the protection at the toe level, but that is not sufficient for the Pagla Pahar region. We need more inputs and technical committee visits to safeguard the fragile nature of the Pahar. Right now, what the occurrence happened on 4th, it was because the boulders falling from the top. So we have surveyed the drone through drone also. All the area of vegetation along the Pagla Pahar was surveyed by a drone. We have the inputs reports. We have submitted to the ministry. Actually, we work under the ministry. We work as per direction of the ministry only. So let something come from their end only.
Several letters have been addressed to your office in regards to take cognizance of the situation, so that lots of lives were not.
See, simply we don't believe in the leaves and pen policy. We believe in the working at the site. So anybody can write anything. But the thing is that what is feasible at the site, what is workable at the site, what is the provision in the contract, and what is to be done in future to improve that. On those parameters we work.
So are you satisfied with the precautionary measures taken by your subcontractors?
Subcontractors are
NHIDCL?
So subcontractors are the one which will work within the scope of the work. Because for that they are being paid. They will not go beyond that. Who will pay that? If their contract defines the work within the ROW, they will not go beyond that. But for this incident, we need to survey the entire Pagla Pahar right from the top. They are unstable rocks. Have you seen any report saying that the top of the hill should also be surveyed because of some isolated foreign rocks will fall from the top and damage the vehicle in between? These were not anticipated at all by anybody. Let's be very frank. Not NHIDCL, not even the state government, not even the pollution control, whoever the agency are. We are all insisting about the side slope where we have cut. Side slope is reasonably stable even today. And that side slope will not hamper much to the vehicular traffic because it will fall vertically down, energy get crashed at the bottom. So this happened on the other side of the lane, not on the lane.
Then the DC had a price
Have you seen the
slope protection mechanism?
Yeah, that is there. This is a point of concern are there. We appreciate that. There is no issue about that. We are working on that. We are improving our safety. Those things cannot happen overnight. I have inquired that. The problem with that, we were written to the DC to provide additional land. We want to demolish the entire structure in between. Whatever you see in vertical cliff, it is to be demolished. The moment land is handed over to us, we will develop the entire zone in such a way that our 2 lane is deviated from the hill area and we go from between. The entire in between structure, vertical cliff, what we're talking about, is to be cut completely. Remove from the, it is an obstruction. No, it is not safe. They have sent the proposal, but I think in land acquisition front there is not much progress so far. So I will check it out with the local records. But we intend to cut the entire hill to make the 2 lanes shifted towards in between so that the foothill is at some distance, safe distance. Okay, thank you very much.
Idya yede July 4th te chunde hadsa hoise National Highway 29 de yede Deputy CM Zeliang aro DC CHUMOUKEDIMA Abhinav Shivam takan aro NHIDCL la team khan bi yede aina survey kurese July 4th te chunde hadsa de tan spot te haigina yede than survey kurese kota kurese aro agede kwa nishna NHIDCL BWD National Highway PRO hange 21st July nahadak edu monsoon preparedness upor ide actions ki steps loise edu khan sab detailed report submit korule koi dishe takhan ide aina apna dikhyo paro mola pichire takhan ide chundo landslide dishe tade takhan kota kurese First, Amikhan meeting do allowed korane bohule media hange hulibi Amikhan Dy.Cm Zeliang lete kota kura homoy tai janibuli dishe that national highway de sub firms aro contractor lagan naam do in the form of signboard rakhibole lage kushi aro taiwa janibuli dishe that NHIDCL PRO PWD National Highway khange monsoon preparedness upor ekta detailed report submit kurubole kushi particularly steps chundu lobole ase aro chundu steps kan take up kurigena ase public safety nimide National Highway de July 4 de hatsa hoise hutuloga upor de tahan ki steps lobole ase idu khan sob submit kurule kushi on or before July 21, 2023. Aro yede janibole dishe that taiwa each and every firm khan ba answer dole lage public hange chundu July 4 de hatsa hoise tujun manu murigina tinjun manu chokom kaise tuloga upor de public khan ki bi firm answer digina public hange janiwo dibole lage gushe aro yede NHIDCL laga member ekjun ge khota kura homoy dai janibole dishe that bench cutting khan bi kurubole ase gushe aro sub projects khan tahan kiman itu national highway nimide ase tan sub projects kan take up kurigina ase aro tan itu take up kura with safety measures take up kurigina ase guna janibole disha aro bishi serious lo ase guna ami hange janibole dishe idiarne money for more news and updates keep watching Global Window.
ছয় টাকাতে 1 করোড়
হ্যাঁ 6 টাকাতে 1 করোড়
ছয় টাকাতে 1 করোড়
হ্যাঁ 6 টাকাতে 1 করোড় জিতিব কোৱা
ডিল উইকলি লটারি কিনিবি 6 টাকাতে আৰু জিতিব পাৰে 1 করোড় খালি 6 টাকা ডিল হাপ্তা লটারি বদলি কৰি দিব আপোনাৰ জীৱন